Hi, this is Dave, Fell Running Guide. Welcome to another navigation task, another Peak District based task today. Now I want you to identify the point from where this photo was taken and see if you can identify any features on there. We're using the Ordnance Survey 1 to 25,000 map for this. Now, just using that map like that is quite a hard task. So Patreon subscribers will receive an email with an easier version of this. So if this is it seems too difficult, if you're a Patreon subscriber, you will have got this version, a moderately difficult version, and an easier version. So it pays to be a subscriber. So let's have a look at the photo and see if we can work out some obvious features. So we are looking up a stream with a steep hillside up the other side. It looks like this stream kinks left and possibly goes off up here and then comes back right again. And there's also a continuation here that goes off round the back of this little ridge coming down. Now whether or not it continues over here or drains down from here, we can't say. We can see on this right hand side opposite us we've got a uniform angle slope, and then at this point here it flattens off before going steeply up again. So we'll be looking for a flatter area going up this slope. And we've got a very distinctive rocky outcrop here, which may or may not be on the map. And also it feels like, I don't know if you can get the impression from here, but we're not looking uphill all the way. We've got a little tree here and that's slightly below us, so we're on high ground looking across before it goes up, so we're not looking completely up the slope. So where can we be on there? Well, we've got lots of streams with bends in and hills rising up. So let's have a look. We could be over here somewhere looking upstream here with a fork in it. We've got some flat ground there before it rises up higher up. We could possibly be over here somewhere, either looking up this one or looking up this one. Could we be here looking up one of these two streams, or here looking up this one? Or could we be somewhere looking up these streams, or these two streams here, or even this stream here? Or could we be higher up the hillside on something like this, looking up this one? So let's have a think about that photo again. We're looking for up, left, and coming back right, and almost a continuation carrying on there and going right. So if we were looking up this one, well, that would go left and continue and disappear. It wouldn't come back round to the right again. So I don't think we'll be looking up that. If we were here looking due west, well, we wouldn't see that stream splitting and going leftwards, so that doesn't work. If we were looking up this one, well, yes, that does go to the left and then come back round to the right again, so that fits. And also we've got this one here going off to the right. We've also got this flatter area of the cloughs here before the ground steepens further above it, so that kind of fits. These two streams, well, they don't split. This one doesn't split. These here don't split. This one does split, but here it's hard to say. Would we be looking from this high up this, or are we lower down? Is the more stream, is the more height ahead of us on the photograph? So sometimes it's hard to see from a photo, but it feels like we're reasonably low down looking up a larger expanse of hillside than being close to the top. We've got a black line here for a wall or a boundary. It could be a fence. Now that could be a really well maintained dry stone wall that you can see from a long way away, or it might be a fence that's fallen down, or the footings of a wall. So we can't always expect to see these on photographs, even if they're shown on the map. The fact that I mentioned that we're slightly higher up looking across and then up rather than looking straight up could mean that rather than being on here looking up the stream, we're over on this side, on this footpath side, looking across this, straight across and then up. What about the rock that we could see here? So I've zoomed in. I can only just get it onto the right hand side of the screen, but there, that looks like it's a significant rocky outcrop, so we might expect that to be seen on the map. Also, whilst we're zoomed in, it looks like we've got another possible drainage line coming down there, which we may see on the map. So are there any significant rocks on the horizon if we were down here? Well, could we be looking up here, stream off to the right behind the cliffs, and then this here being that rock, and then this slight re-entrant, just a little kink in the contours there, being that other drainage that we were looking at. So here's your answer. I was just below the public right-of-way, just about there where the A of Jacobs is, looking up this stream, which then disappeared off the photograph and came back higher up. This is the stream that carried on. That rocky prominence on the horizon is actually the Pagoda rock, sometimes misnamed Pim Chair. I think Pim Chair is a bit further back, but people call this Pim Chair. It's the Pagoda, and that flatter area there was this widening in the contours of the cliffs, and then that other drainage line is just coming down in there. So yeah, quite a tricky one that, but I think once you narrow it down to this area, maybe it all falls into place. But I hope you found it interesting. Thanks for watching. Look out for next week's navigation task. Bye for now.